Wake up and move. Justin Arnold back here again at Flex MP, bringing another Movement Monday. And this is a series I'm gonna call Movement is Medicine. And why would I call it that? Well, because movement should feel good. It should be fun, it should be enjoyable, and it should be helping you, not hurting you. We're gonna go through a little bit of kettlebell body weight mix. It's gonna feel both strength and mobility, things I like to do here. Some of these movements you might recognize, some might be new, but all of them are modifiable. I hope that's a word. But the reason is we want everybody to be able to do some version of this to get you moving better, feeling better, and living better. So stay tuned for this. There's a little bit of primalness to it. You're gonna love it. Stay tuned. Today's Movement Monday. Okay, so the first one, we're gonna call these dive bomber push-ups. Some people call them yoga push-ups. Now, if you have larger kettlebells or any large objects like boxes or whatever, we're just using these. As far as spacing, you wanna make sure your elbow is like right here, so my middle finger and elbow, that's a pretty good start. Elevating it will give you a little bit deeper range of motion. Also, might make it easier for people. Now, I'm going to show some variations of this movement so everybody can do some version of this. So anyways, you'll start here like this. So your joints are stacked, wrist, elbow, shoulder, feet a little bit, hip distance. You start in that downward dog. Bring those elbows in, swoop on through, up. And now, if you just want to, which is an easier version, you just come back to that downward dog. If you're looking for a more challenging version, you can come back the way you came, almost like a shoulder press. So there you go. That's a couple different versions. Now I'm going to put some rep counts down below. I'm going to give you a few different ways to do this. You could do reps or you could do time with it depending on what you're looking for. From there, we're going to do some single leg reaches to a runner stretch. So you're back into here. You're going to reach up like this. Try not to reach around too much unless you're trying to look for a stretch. And all you're going to do is bring that knee up and you're just going to sit down deep into that stretch. Now you could add to this, but that's really all we're doing. And then you're just alternating. You could reach up a little bit, drive that knee in, and just sit down into that. Just like that. That's all we're doing here. Great for the hips. So again, downward dog, reach, drive that knee in, and step. Try that again on this other side. So downward dog, reach like you're reaching almost over, drive that knee, and that being elevated will actually make it a little bit easier. From there, I'm gonna grab a lighter kettlebell for this. So I'm gonna show two versions of this one, for more advanced and those that may not have the mobility just yet. So 90-90 hip stretch to these halos. You want a lighter kettlebell or weight or whatever you're using. Again, you don't have to use a kettlebell if you do not have kettlebells. This is it. So you're going to go into this 90, you're going to lift up, you're going to come around, and then I like to slowly sit down into this one, rotate over, lift up. Now this 90-90 stretch might be a little challenging for some. If it is, then maybe you just sit in this V, lift those butt cheeks actually, open up that groin, and then you just do this V-sit halo, just like this. You could even split this up into two movements, set that kettlebell down, maybe use some assistance, again, maybe press up into that. Obviously have a soft flooring, still slowly sit down into that, rotate over, let me move that kettlebell. Again, if you need some assistance, press up, maybe even have those kettlebells here. Again, keep that chest up, sit into those hips. And there you go. There's a few different options there. So everybody should be able to do any of those versions that I showed you, but 90-90 hip stretch to halo or V-sit halo, or breaking it up into two movements. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is these beast to a opposite toe touch. So again, elevated makes it a little easier, so you're beast in it. This is that beast pose. What is that good for? Well, your core is getting working, you're getting that mobility in your hips, into your knees. Elevation makes it a little bit easier. From there, we're just going to pike it up, toe touch, toe touch. So you're getting into the hamstrings, getting into the lats and the shoulders, getting some core action here. So a lot of good things is happening. Again, so drop down into that beast, pike it up, toe touch, toe touch. Now you could make it a little fun here, add some rolling stuff to it. You all right, Jay?
Keep falling.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. All right. And then from there, we're back to that lighter kettlebell. If your knees don't bother you too much, we're gonna do some kneeling windmills. If not, you can do some standing ones. But all we're gonna do is take that kettlebell. Remember the windmills from last week, Jalen? But we didn't do them kneeling. So all you're going to do is sit up. Now notice I hinge back. Now if you're feeling some pulling or tightness, I hear a lot of people deal with some sciatic nerve. Then you might wanna do this standing until you kind of get it down. We're slightly hinging, looking up at that weight, getting into that windmill. Another version that you could do with this is half kneeling, press it up, and then you're on your way to almost a Turkish get-up. If you've never done that, never heard of that, well, there you go. This is one of the various movements in that TGU or Turkish get-up. Now, if that's still too challenging, you could do no weight and just do that standing version that we did last week of that kneeling windmill. Again, I'm going to show you a couple different options for these movements today, from whether it be a time or a rep. But there's your mobility, there's your strength. There's just a great movement is medicine workout, again, to get you feeling better, moving better, and just ultimately living better with a little bit of strength, a little bit of mobility, a little bit of core, a little bit of everything, right, Jay?
Uh-huh.
All
Don't
right.
give up, try your best, and have fun.
Yes. Take care, guys. Hey, thanks for checking out videos just like these. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click on notifications below to stay up to date on all these videos that we post here throughout the week. And again, tag a friend underneath if you think they might benefit from these videos. And if you need further training or further information or a little more personalized programming to meet your needs, we can create a customized roadmap to meet your needs here at FlexMP. Just click on that link below. Again, contact us today at FlexMP to get you moving better, living better, and feeling better.